Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. Have you ever loved someone who never truly chose you? You wait, you overthink, you replay conversations in your mind, and deep down, you keep asking, what if I try a little harder? Maybe they'll love me back, but no matter what you do, they stay distant. And slowly, you start losing yourself. Today, we are not going to talk about one sided love. We are going to understand it, feel it, and most importantly, heal it. Okay? Because the truth is, one sided love is not just about them, it's about what's happening inside you. Okay? So, what one sided love really is. One sided love is not just loving someone who doesn't love you back. Okay? It's emotional investment without return, hope without certainty, and attachment without connection. So, psychologically, it often comes from unmet emotional needs, attachment wounds, and fear of abandonment. You are not just loving them, you are loving the idea of them, the potential of them, and the version of them you created in your mind. And that's why it hurts so deeply. Because you are grieving something that never fully existed. Now, why you can't let go? If it hurts so much, why not just leave? Because your brain is wired to hold on. You know, there would be people who would say to you, just leave him or just leave her, being rude and all, just do this. But by saying a certain statement, and you don't know like how difficult it is for the other person to do. Okay, at times it's very easy for you to say something, but it's very difficult for the other person, and you can't understand the situation of another person. So be very non-judgmental while talking to someone. Okay, because you can't truly understand what the other person thinking is, what he or she is experiencing. Okay, so just support them. Okay, things are not that easy. It takes a lot of time and it needs support. Okay, every small attention they give you, a message, a smile, a moment, it creates a dopamine spike, and your brain starts craving them like an addiction. This is called intermittent reinforcement, the same pattern used in gambling. You keep hoping maybe next time they'll choose me, but that maybe is what traps you. So, the real root, your inner child, one sided love is really about the present. It's often connected to your past. Ask yourself, did you have to earn love as a child? Were you ignored unless you performed? Did you feel unseen or emotionally neglected? If yes, then your mind learned love must be chased. I'm not enough unless I prove myself. So now you are not just chasing them, you are chasing validation, worth, emotional safety. So if you had a difficult life, if your childhood was difficult, or you had separation of parents, you had a difficult life in early childhood, okay, and it was very tensed. So later in life, you will definitely have an attachment issue, okay. And if you were ignore like what you are saying, and someone is saying to you, please just don't say that, just please shut up, and this sort of stuff. So this would definitely create hindrance, or it might cause social anxiety. Okay, because at times if you're an introvert and people are taking advantage of you, okay, and if you're very kind, then you still have to suffer a lot. Then you have seen a lot of people who are like, okay, we are very blunt and we are very straightforward. We can say whatever is on our mind and everything. But believe me, you they might have some narcissistic tendencies, but these are those people who are who doesn't care about like what's happening in someone else's life, what they're feeling, what would happen to the other person if you would say certain words or certain statements. You will hurt them, and you know there's definitely a tone, voice, gestures, each and everything matters a lot when you are uh, you know uh, uh, delivering a message. Okay, so this is like this. If you are saying something in very normal but in a very harsh way, so it would definitely had a bad effect. And if you are saying something bad but in a very polite way, in a very calm voice, in a very empathetic, in that tone, so definitely it won't hurt the other person. Okay, they can understand it. Okay, and don't then repeat it again and again to don't realize the other person, okay, that he or she is suffering or has suffered from just this thing. Please. So there I just want to share some signs that you are in one-sided love. Be honest with yourself. You are always the one texting first. You overthink their every action. You feel anxious and not peaceful. You accept breadcrumbs instead of real love. You are afraid to express your true feelings. And the biggest sign, you feel emotionally exhausted but still can't leave. So, the harsh truth you need to hear, this might hurt, but it will free you. If someone wants you, you won't feel confused. Okay? And love is not mixed signals, delayed replies, emotional distance. Love is always about clarity, effort, and consistency. You are not too much, you are just giving too much to someone who is giving too little. Okay, so uh, if one is busy at work and you're expecting instant replies from them, so you just have to settle that because he or she is at work, the replies can be delayed, but then if they are giving proper time to you, a quality time, and you guys are talking, and then when they are free, they are texting you back and all of that stuff, so that's it's okay. Then emotional distance, and love is about respect, love is about care. Okay, if the other person care for you, if his or she is giving you proper respect, if he's very vigilant while using words, uh then this is true love. Okay, and then emotional availability is very necessary. If the other person is not emotionally available for you, then it's a red flag, because emotional availability is very necessary, because when you say like I'm sick or I need you, I'm sad, so the other person should support you. And if you are in a relationship and there is no emotional support and there is nothing like this, it is very difficult for you to sustain this kind of a relationship. Okay, so now stop trying to fix them. You cannot make someone love you, you cannot convince someone to choose you, and the more you try, the more you lose your self-respect. And let's be very clear, love is not a project, people are not puzzles to solve. Okay, so stop asking how do I make them love me, so start asking why am I trying so hard for someone who doesn't. Okay, so rewire your brain. I just want to share some techniques with you to help you. Okay, um, now technique number one is thought reframing. Instead of saying I am not good enough, okay, say they are not aligned with me. Okay, don't criticize yourself, don't degrade yourself, don't think or say bad about yourself. Okay, now technique number two is pattern break. That's a technique from NLP. Every time you think about them, snap your fingers, say stop in your mind, and shift focus immediately. You are interrupting the emotional loop. Okay, snap your fingers and say stop. STOP. Stop in your mind and shift focus. Okay, now reality anchoring. The technique number three, write down what they actually do. Okay, not what you imagine. This brings you back to the truth. Okay, imagination is very important. The more you imagine about someone, the more you fall in love with that person. If you imagine about success, if you imagine about job, you would be more motivated about that. So it's like this. Okay, then emotional detachment process. Detachment is not coldness, it's a self-protection. Okay, so there are certain steps. Reduce contact, stop checking their social media, remove emotional triggers, and accept reality. Okay, and most importantly, stop fantasizing about future that doesn't exist. Stop thinking about them, that if they would exist, this would happen. Stop just looking at their pictures. No. Now, uh, I want to share some hypnotic visualization with you to do. Now, close your eyes. I'm giving you 5 seconds and you can close your eyes. One, two, three, four, and five. Now, close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Imagine you are holding a rope. On the other side is this person. You have been pulling, trying, and struggling. Now, ask yourself, what happens if I let go? Now, feel the silence, feel the relief, feel your energy returning to you. Now, slowly let go. Now, rebuild your self worth. You don't need their love to feel complete. Start rebuilding yourself. Focus on your goals. Improve your health. Reconnect with yourself. But emotional independence. Say this daily. I deserve mutual love. I am not an option. I choose myself. Okay. What real love should feel like? Real love feels like peace, not anxiety, stability, not confusion, effort, not excuses. You won't have to chase, you won't have to beg, you won't have to question your worth. Turn pain into growth. This experience is not a failure, it's a lesson. It's showing you where you abandon yourself, where you seek validation, and where you need healing. So once you heal, you'll never accept less again. So one sided love doesn't end when they choose you, it ends when you choose yourself. Because the truth is, the right person won't make you feel like this. They won't make you question your value. They will meet you halfway. So today, make a decision not to chase them, not to wait for them, but to finally choose yourself. You weren't rejected, you were redirected to the love you truly deserve. Okay, so it was all for today's video. If you guys like it, please like it. Do comment me below your questions in the insight, awareness, or anything that you want to know about. You guys can let me know in the comment section. I'll make a video for you. If you guys need therapeutic sessions, you guys can connect with me anytime. So do subscribe me, like me, share it, and don't forget to comment. See you soon in the next video. Till then, take care everyone. Goodbye.